The seven wonders of the ancient world were a list of remarkable and extraordinary structures from antiquity. Although most of these wonders no longer exist today, they were considered marvels of engineering, architecture, and art during their time. The original seven wonders were: the Great Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. Located on the Giza Plateau near Cairo, Egypt, the Great Pyramid is the oldest and largest of the three pyramids in the Giza complex. It was built for Pharaoh Khufu during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom of Egypt, around 2580 to 2560 BCE. It is estimated that it took around 20 years to construct and served as a monumental tomb for the pharaoh. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Iraq. The Hanging Gardens are often described in ancient texts as a lush and beautiful terraced garden complex built in Babylon, Mesopotamia, present-day Iraq. It was supposedly created by King Nebuchadnezzar II in the 6th century BCE for his homesick wife. The actual existence of the Hanging Gardens is a subject of debate among historians, and there is limited archaeological evidence to support their existence. The statue of Zeus at Olympia, Greece. The statue of Zeus was a gigantic seated statue of the Greek god Zeus, created by the renowned sculptor Phidias. It stood in the Temple of Zeus in Olympia, Greece. The statue was around 12 meters, 40 feet, tall and made of gold and ivory. It was a representation of the power and majesty of the king of the Greek gods. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, Turkey. The Temple of Artemis was a magnificent ancient Greek temple dedicated to the goddess Artemis, situated in the city of Ephesus, in present-day Turkey. It was an impressive marble structure adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures. Unfortunately, the temple was destroyed and rebuilt several times, and no trace of it remains today. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Turkey. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus was an opulent tomb constructed for Mausolus, a ruler of Caria, by his wife Artemisia II after his death in 353 BCE. The mausoleum was a grand structure adorned with intricate sculptures and friezes. Today, only some fragments of the mausoleum survive, as it was largely destroyed by earthquakes in the Middle Ages. The Colossus of Rhodes, Greece. The Colossus of Rhodes was an enormous bronze statue of the Greek sun god Helios, erected on the island of Rhodes in Greece around 280 BCE. The statue was around 30 meters, 100 feet, tall, making it one of the tallest statues of the ancient world. It was toppled by an earthquake in 226 BCE and lay in ruins for centuries. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, Egypt. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, also known as the Pharos of Alexandria, was a towering structure on the island of Pharos in Alexandria, Egypt. It was built around 280 BCE and stood approximately 100 to 130 meters, 330 to 430 feet, tall. The lighthouse served as a navigational aid for ships entering the bustling harbor of Alexandria. It was destroyed by several earthquakes between the 10th and 14th centuries. It's important to note that while the original seven wonders of the ancient world were renowned in their time, many of them have been lost to history due to natural disasters, wars, and the passage of time. Nonetheless, their legacy lives on in historical records, ancient texts, and the inspiration they continue to provide to modern-day architects, historians, and travelers.